All right, time to have another conversation today. Today, well, right now, I wanted to have a conversation about the stages of how this world tries to get God's children and break them so that they are more available to demonic entities and the devil in general. The first stage that they usually do is they tell a believer in God that either God does not exist or God is not all powerful. They get the believer to doubt. The second thing that they do is they try to get the person with high moral character, the person that is known for doing good for the right reason. And they make that person accept sin, accept that sin will be done, that they ain't got no choice, and they have no ability but to tolerate it in all forms. The next thing that they do is they take the person who is highly principled, the person that is, a disciplined person, and they tell that person with discipline and principles to look the other way when things are not being done as they should be, to overlook criminality, overlook debauchery. The next thing that they do is they tell the person, which will be the fourth thing, by the way, they tell the person who's supposed to sound the alarm to hold off on sounding that alarm. Or maybe when they're sounding the alarm that their tone is too harsh, too bitter. Maybe if you sounded the alarm in a more gentle way, that people would be more receptive to it. Or maybe you're sounding the alarm way too much, so therefore people don't want to hear it anymore. They tell that person sounding the alarm to be silent. Then, after that, after all of those have been accomplished, the devil has this playground available at each and every moment. Your children, your friends, your family, they're all at the mercy of the devil at that time. They're all at the mercy of demons at that time. Or just bad people. Let's just say, for instance, you don't believe in spirits. They're at the mercy of bad people at that moment. And at that time, you can see that there's nothing but misery and destruction in the wake of getting rid of the believer, getting rid of the highly moral person, getting rid of the highly principled and disciplined person, and then getting rid of the person who sounds the alarm. Then the devil can just walk around and do whatever they wish. So be careful when you see the believer and you tell them to doubt their belief. Be careful when you see the highly moral person and you tell them to bend their morals. Be careful when you see the highly principled, disciplined person and you tell them to slack off. Be careful when you see the alarm person and you tell them to not sound that alarm or to not sound it so harshly. Each and every person in society needs to be all four of those people. Within each and every God-fearing person, there is a believer. Within each and every God-fearing person, there is highly moral person, a highly principled person, and a person that sounds the alarm. Don't find yourself lacking any of those qualities and expect God to come around after the devil has had his play with you. Stay good, be good, do good things for good reasons, and know that somebody loves you.